on the pentagram. Oh look, I've just spawned and it's already Illuminati confirmed. Doom, a game developed by ID Software in collaboration with Certain Affinity, with editors such as ZeniMax Media and Bethesda Softworks. Of course, Bethesda Softworks use the Black Saturn Cube as a logo and are known for creating other Illuminati-related games such as Elder Scrolls, The Evil Within, and the Fallout series, of which I did videos of and you can check them out. We live in a world where we have the illusion of diversity, but in fact there are only a few companies dominating the gaming industry, and I believe some of these companies may have ties with the Illuminati. So let's see what Doom is about. If you're afraid of spoilers, you may leave now while you have the chance. I originally intended not to do an episode on Doom, because pentagrams and satanic symbolism is something you would expect to find in it, and therefore it is not a cult. It is not something placed behind your back to brainwash you. But unfortunately I found some symbols that a normal game developer would not associate to Satanism at all. They are symbols that you see all the time, even more than the pentagrams. The first such symbol is in the main logo that the Union's Aerospace Corporation within the game uses. It is of course the triangle with a circle in its center, which from my point of view is clearly Illuminati confirmed. They apparently have created a portal to hell, which they use to harness what is called Argent Energy, a superior form of energy that cannot be achieved through other means. Coincidentally, one of the main topics which we on the conspiratorial YouTube world have talked about in recent times is the idea that CERN may be opening a portal to hell. I mean, we do have the Destroyer of Worlds statue in front of their building and 666 as their logo. If you check my occult symbolism breakdown part 1 video, you will also see a thing called Saturn symbolism and the XX or the IXXI associating with opening of portals to hell. Now it is interesting to see that the XX appears a lot in Doom as well, in a subliminal way that you as the player probably wouldn't give attention to nor care about, which is why there is no reason for this to be in the game from a developer's standpoint. But there certainly is a reason from an occultist standpoint, trying to send a message to the so-called enlightened ones. One of the best symbols I've noticed where you can see the XX, the cube of Saturn, and the word Titan with the twin peaks. What a combo! What is a Titan? A Titan is a combination of a man and a demon, a Nephilim, which is kind of what you become in the game by absorbing the Argent Energy power-ups from hell. Titan is also the largest moon of Saturn. It is also called Saturn VI, so therefore we can clearly say that the Saturn agenda has been exposed. Another speculation that I bring to the table is that the XX, as you can see, is not complete. One line is missing, so I have come to the conclusion that the portal to hell from the real world is in its final stage, with one more step to be complete, one more line to be placed, and the New World Order will be established.
All the rumors, the human sacrifices, the hell portal, the demons, it's all true.
They also justify it within the game as this being good for humanity and no other way to go around it.
We spent decades perfecting the science, selling it to humanity. We balanced their hell energy with our science, making it usable and safe. We solved an energy crisis the world had no answer for. We can't just shut it all down. Without Argent Energy, it will be worse. I don't expect you to agree. But with this, we can continue our work.
This message is brought to us in the end, where our cyborg friend turns out to be a deceiver. I see the ending scene as a metaphor. Our character representing the human race, and the cyborg representing the post-human race, which is currently under development.
I can't kill you, but I won't have you standing in our way.
So the post-human creature tells us that we are primitive, violent, and incapable of taking rational decisions. That's why he will now take over and eliminate us. This is very similar to how Freemasonry sees humanity. You can read it in one of their own books called Morals and Dogma. In fact, that's what Illuminati means. It's not necessarily the same secret society from 1776, but more of a mentality, a philosophy that is applied by the ones who are in control of our world. So with this in mind, let's go and have a look at what I consider not some random gaming footage and cutscenes, but actual messages from the Illuminati.
I'm willing to take full responsibility for the horrible events of the last 24 hours, but you must understand. Our interest in their world was purely for the betterment of mankind. Everything has clearly gotten out of hand now, yes. But it was worth the risk, I assure you.
I believe in honesty, especially now, in what will be your final moments in this world. All the rumors, the human sacrifices, the hell portal, the demons, it's all true. My sisters and brothers, be thankful. You will be the first. You will have a seat alongside them, just as I will, in what will become the new world that they create for us. Starting now.
Here at the UAC, we take pride in nurturing the growing workforce, and each year we harvest only the best of the best. Are you ready to move on? To take on new challenges? To become more than you ever dreamed you could be? Talk to your supervisor to see if you meet the requirements for this year's Soul Artist.
Oh yeah, give me that Illuminati boost. It's what you need for a fantastic day.
That is pure Argent energy you've just taken into your system. It seems to agree with you. I will unlock the remaining Argent cells within the facility for you. Vega, give him what he wants.
61,337 UAC members deceased. 81% of the facility is on lockdown. Demonic presence through the Mars installation is critical. According to the records, Dr. Hayden, the invasion originated in the Lazarus facility. It seems that a hell wave was activated, transforming 64% of all UAC employees into the creatures you see roaming throughout the facility. The rest were killed by the demons released from their holding cells by Olivia Pierce.
I feel I should apologize for what's happened here. Some of my employees took things too far. Olivia was the cause of all this, and I believe you will have to deal with her in time. You may not agree with our research, but know this. We exploited Hell and its resources because it was in mankind's best interest to do so. What you now see in this facility is the cost of progress. But none of that matters now.
Authorization: Olivia Pierce, Alpha 402.
She has locked you out, Dr. Hayden.
All power reloaded to Argent Energy Test.
She is trying to tear open the portal between our world and theirs.
You could not have saved them anyway.
We spent decades perfecting the science, selling it to humanity. We balanced their hell energy with our science, making it usable and safe. We solved an energy crisis the world had no answer for. It works. You cannot do this. If stopping our energy production is what you want, then you need only to destroy this last filter, and Argent energy will no longer exist in this solar system. We will be back at square one. You have no idea what you have just done. That's an Argent accumulator she's carrying. She'll try to use it to open a portal manually into hell.
While the Argent Tower is non-functional, the connection to their dimension is still viable. We are at great risk, Dr. Hayden.
This is not the end! It's only the beginning!
Argent energy. Give yourself to the cause.
Tempered by the fires of hell, his iron will remains steadfast through the passage that preys upon the weak. For he alone was the Hellwalker, the unchained predator who sought retribution in all quarters, dark and light, fire and ice, in the beginning and the end. And he hunted the slaves of doom with barbarous cruelty, for he passed through the divide as none but demon had before. The Argent Tower is destroyed. The portal can no longer be closed from this side. The hell energy flows from a location in their world we call the Well. But you've returned. The only flesh and blood to walk between dimensions. So there may be a way.
You cannot send a team in to retrieve it.
I am the head of this corporation. All your work and discoveries here belong to me. He was mine before you even found him.
We are not advancing enough applicants, and our faith is nothing without believers. We cannot conduct our work without them.
And what kind of work is it that you're doing, Olivia? I haven't seen a report from your team in months now, have I? Can I trust that you can maintain your distance and control the situation?
Of course. I believe in our work, but in order to make progress, we will have to make even greater sacrifices.
This isn't progress, it's madness. The board understands the peculiar nature of your work, and no one is in the dark on what those sacrifices mean to mankind. But your judgment is no longer considered sound. Do not be alarmed by the system update. It is a prototype of our interdimensional tether. A means for me to pull you back from hell. I'm sorry for the jolt, but I didn't think you'd allow its installation voluntarily. I'm Dr. Samuel Hayden. I have supplies in my office. This way, please. Take whatever supplies you need. The destruction of the Argent Tower is devastating, but I am committed to helping you close the portal. All of our work and understanding of their world is derived from the inscriptions on a large stone artifact we pulled from Hell in the earliest days of the program. We call it the Helix Stone. It is our most closely guarded asset. Olivia was obsessed with it. From it, we learned how to manipulate Hell's energy, bend it to our will, take advantage of their resources. It also led us to you. The Helix Stone showed us how to harness the power of the well. I believe it will show you how to shut it down.
Ah, very good Illuminati MK Ultra brainwash loading screen. It's the epilepsy crisis that I always wanted. Very good.
Please. We can overcome this. I promise. The gate will be opened as planned.
Hello, my comrades. Some good old Illuminati sacrificing to open the gates of hell. Very nice. I got stabbed 30 times, and I still survived.
Lazarus Wave at full charge, ready for activation.
This hell wave will redirect the course of mankind. On this day, we make our contribution to their cause. Our salvation lies with them.
I am losing memory capabilities. Control of minimal.
Once Vegas Core is destroyed, the vacuum of energy will pull you back through to Hell. We have your destination set to the well's location. Now use the Crucible to power it down, and the portal here on Mars will be closed permanently.
They promised me so much.
That's what you get for trusting Illuminati. Spider Demon.
You've won. It's over. You stopped the invasion and closed the portal. But it's come at a price. Argent, Vega, this entire operation. You see, I've watched you work, come to understand your motivation. You think the only way is to kill them all, leave nothing behind. And you may be right. But we can't just shut it all down. Without Argent energy, it will be worse. I don't expect you to agree. But with this, we can continue our work. I am not the villain in this story. I do what I do because there is no choice.
Rerouting tether coordinates complete.
Our time is up. I can't kill you, but I won't have you standing in our way. Until we